Riff stop.
You came back home after college, staying at your parents' little cottage. High sex drive, low mileage. I thought maybe you could pass me on some knowledge. 6 months later, we're going strong, making love to you all night long. My aunt and uncle say we're wrong, but we don't care what your parents are on. They can hate it, I don't care if we related. That just means their views are outdated. No one makes me feel like this. We share jeans without a stitch. Tell me, baby, that you love me. Come give me a country kiss. 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 Say it's crazy cause we cousins, but at least you're not my sis.
Yeah, I wrote that after work today.
It's a catchy hook.
Yeah, it like it's like this shit is actually catchy. Like that shit's like stuck in my head already. Like,
At least you're not Oh, sorry. Oh, you don't get tagged.
yeah, I'm trying to like. Do I like how? What do I do? Do I like get a cowboy hat and an acoustic guitar? Do like a TikTok type video?
You could.
Do I like
It's probably the
hire
most
some white
exposure.
people to act this out in a music video? Do I do it on stage as a bit, even though I can't play guitar?
White people, I feel like, are known for cousin fucking.
This is a white people exclusive.
It kind of is, yeah.
Yeah.
The cousins.
As
the
far as
cousin
like
thing.
United States go, I don't know what they do in other countries and shit, but like,
Yeah.
here that's y'all.
Listen, I've never met any like cousin type deal. You know, like by blood, marriage all the time though. We see that often, like. But it's just like
I
marriage.
mean, marriage
Like
ain't.
marriage,
Yeah,
you know,
y'all ain't
like,
related.
whatever.
I mean, it's weird, but it's not like.
It's not like too weird. It's like the end of the
like,
world or anything like that.
yeah.
Yeah. But there are some people that go straight blood. But yeah, that would probably be a little more funny.
The video, like the
If you got,
music
like, a bunch of
video.
white people acting it out.
Yeah, but, like where do you find white people to act this out?
Me and Amber kind of look alike. No.
I mean, it could just y'all don't gotta look alike, and I guess it could just be a couple. Like the world not gonna know they a couple, like a real couple in real life and not related. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, that would be funny, man. That's that's so funny. What made you just want to write that out of nowhere?
I don't know where the idea came from, but it came to my mind like a month or two ago. I wrote it down, and just I was going over premises. I wrote it with my premises, so like, I was
okay.
going over premises the other day. I'm like, man, I got to do something with this. I'm gonna look for something on Friday. And I found the right guitar. Just the lyrics was easy. Like it's yeah.
I mean, yeah, that seemed
Yeah.
like you wrote those pretty damn easy.
I wrote this shit in like a half hour. Like this shit was easy. Yeah.
It sounds like a real country song when you start it. And if you're not paying attention to the lyrics, it can go over your head a little
I
bit.
mean, 'cause the first like 6 bars is just like normal. It's kind of like it's not normal country because it's like more explicit, I guess.
Yeah,
shit they wouldn't actually
definitely.
say, but it's nothing
Never, yeah.
crazy. Like just
No.
the subject matter, but
No,
then you
yeah.
get to that one line, it's like, wait, what?
I wouldn't even say it's explicit.
Not
I would just say like
explicit.
the subject matter is not something that they would normally.
I mean, not even because you don't know that's the subject matter yet. It's just the way I'm saying shit. Like, I'm not even like the first few lines. You came back home after college, staying at your parents' little cottage. That's normal. The high sex drive, low my. I could see one of them saying that.
Yeah.
Like,
One of them edgier
Yeah, the
dudes. Jason
Jay
Aldean.
Aldean.
Yeah, no. I can see him trying to. You ever seen him?
Yeah, he made that beer song, the one song about drinking or whatever.
Which one?
I don't know how
There's
it
so
go.
many
I
of
just
those.
remember this video. Like I could picture the video.
He just doesn't strike me as like the sexy guy. Like,
None of them dudes do.
yeah.
Country singers just be looking like the most regular.
They
Nothing
do.
says sex symbol about country singers.
No, but the way that they just try to act so sexual is just funny. I mean, that's just what's funny to me about it.
I mean, that's probably just like. I feel like in the country world, the dudes who are like sex symbols are just like the most masculine regular dudes. Like it ain't nothing.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
That's true.
It's
That's
like a
true.
niche thing. Yeah.
That's true.
But
But no, it's funny. I think you should definitely go TikTok.
Yeah.
It'll probably at least get a couple
I
thousand.
want to do
views
that
on
shit on
there.
stage too. I definitely could pull that
Yeah,
shit off on a
that
Wednesday
would be
at the
really funny. At Spotlight or
Brothers. Yeah, I could definitely
Brothers.
like it'd fit in. I could probably have somebody play it with me, like
You
you know what I'm saying, like
get Crazy James on the
yeah,
track.
that's what I was picturing.
See him being in the
He would
background,
hit background
like
vocals and
jamming,
shit,
dude.
like he'd be on it.
At least I'm not your sis. I can see it. That's funny, dude. You should if you did that there, that would be fucking hilarious.
I feel like it'd kill wherever. Like I feel like it could kill acapella. I just got to deliver it right. Like if you're singing a little slower,
the really enunciate like the parts that might go over people's heads.
Yeah.
To get their attention.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Not everybody's as sharp as you. Nah, just kidding.
Yeah, that shit was fun.
Yeah, that was funny. That was good.
Thank you.
You put together a song, and how fast did you put that together? Literally in one day.
Less than an hour.
Less than an hour. You wrote the lyrics.
I found the guitar loop, found the bass loop. That don't take.
Plugged it into whatever Fruity Loops.
Nah, that shit built in now. Like the Splice site is built into my DAW Studio One. And you could take whatever you working on. Studio One is the name of the program.
Oh, okay, so it's like Fruity Loops or whatever.
It's kind of.
Yeah.
But it's like
a beat making one. Or
this is
mixing
everything. Like it's for mixing, beat making, everything.
Oh.
Like Studio One is more geared towards beat making. You can do everything in it, but it's not really geared towards like engineers. It's geared more towards artists.
Do you have to pay for that monthly?
Not monthly.
No.
I think they do have like a subscription plan. You could buy it outright too. You buy like a year license, so you get all the updates within that year.
So that's what you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
It don't stop working after the year's up. You just stop getting the updates. And the update, not like security updates or shit like that, but like new features.
That's cool though.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, but they all got. I think they all got subscriptions
it's built in,
and shit.
You said it was like you were able to just throw it right in.
Yeah, so like the Splice shit is right there. It's it's a tab, just like instruments and shit. You click on that, click on or type in country, select the genre country, select guitar.
And it'll just pull up a shit ton of them.
It'll pull up. You can filter by key,
by
tempo.
Hundreds of them, thousands of them.
Hundreds of thousands. You can. Yeah, it's all types of shit.
You just grab one and it's free to use.
Like you gotta have a subscription. That's a subscription.
Oh, okay. So
like,
you bought this one.
Yeah, like it's included in the subscription. Like so you get like a certain amount of credits.
Okay.
Every month. But I've just had this subscription plan for like 5 years, maybe longer.
You use it all the time, right? Yeah.
It's just now built into the program that I use. Like before, you had to go to the site, download it, import it.
Okay.
Now it's just built in.
That's cool though. That's cool.
It's even cool because like if I'm working on a song or a beat, whatever, I can take that shit right from the program right from the track I'm looking at on the left, drag it into the Splice tab. And it'll pull up shit that already matches like the key and tempo.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Is that like some AI shit or?
Yeah.
Is that Oh my god! All right, so I was like kind of against like the initial AI, like just being
AI can be very useful.
It can
it's the
when
AI
it works for you.
Yeah, it's people using AI to create from scratch. That's the shit where it's like
or talking to AI and like. I feel like talking to AI is just...
What you mean talking to it?
Like when you ask it a question, ChatGPT or something like that.
What's wrong with that?
I feel like you can't always get 100% accuracy on the answer.
No, but just like you're talking to a person. Like,
well, that's true. So, I mean, I guess just for doing research...
Or even when you're Googling shit, you gotta make sure you gotta check the sources.
You do,
and, like you gotta double check
different websites and all that bullshit.
Same
you
thing.
do, but it's just, I don't know.
That's always been the case with information. Bro, you're younger than me, so I don't know if Pluto was a planet when you was in school or not.
Pluto was a planet. We had 9.
Was it a planet again, or was it still the first time?
We were 9.
No, we had 9 planets, but then somewhere after I graduated, Pluto was not a planet. Then it became a planet again.
And now it's not again?
No, it is again. But
okay,
it was a time I learned it as being 9 planets. They told me it was 8 planets after I graduated high school, and I wanted extra credit for my fucking solar system that I built because I did an extra planet. But
you're funny.
For real, that's some bullshit.
Hold
but
on,
now it's
we
a
should
planet
look
again.
it up. We should Google.
No, it's 9 planets now.
I know. I want to know when the change was because I'm pretty sure I learned 9 planets all the way through high school. Or
yeah, it was probably back
school,
in by then.
I
think it was probably like a good 5 to 7 years where it wasn't a planet.
So that had to have been in my school time though. It's always been a planet for me. I feel
it wouldn't have been in your school time.
From first grade or kindergarten to
you ain't gonna learn about it that early. You don't
we
start learning about
my
that.
son knows is a planet, so he's in kindergarten.
Really?
Yeah, they talk about it.
Oh.
It's kind of crazy.
When
Well,
was-
nowadays, I feel like
I was like, when was Pluto? The first thing to come up, when was Pluto demoted?
that's,
Like, he had a
that's
job.
funny.
Pluto was demoted from a planet to a dwarf planet on August 24th, 2006.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was when I was in the. How old are you when you're like 10? What grade are you in when you're 10?
Fifth.
Fifth. I was in 5th grade when they did that.
Yeah.
And when did they reintroduce it?
When was Pluto made a planet again?
There was a Rick and Morty episode about it, so I feel like it kind of had to have been recently.
16 years ago. Okay. August 24th, 2006. They said it was. So it was discovered 76 years before that. And that day they said it was no longer a planet.
Okay.
Yada, 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 yada. Yada, yada, yada. Where the fuck is the reinstatement date, bitch?
I know. I hate how they make you read.
When New Horizons flew past Pluto on July 14th, 2015, it revealed a world as intriguing as anywhere else in the solar system. Okay. So is that the date?
Maybe I can.
I don't know.
Hold on. I might have to cut this part. That's cold.
Oh, fuck that. I ain't cutting shit.
Pluto
Is
planet status. I don't see a reinstatement date here. I just see Pluto is currently classified as a dwarf planet, not a planet.
Oh, so I guess it wasn't reinstated.
Yeah, but dude, I remember learning that it was a fucking planet in school, but maybe then we just stopped talking about it after like 5th grade.
I don't know. I know the only reason I knew it wasn't a planet anymore because these dudes named Team Scene made a song called Plutos. And the hook was like, this goes out to all of my Plutos. You might not be a planet, but you're still a star. Like,
Oh my god.
I'm like, wait, what? You might not be a planet? What the fuck you mean? Look that shit up. Pluto's not a planet.
That's how
no
you
more.
found out?
Yes.
That's fucking
And this was
funny.
probably like 2008, 2009.
That's pretty fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Well, how do we even get on the
I was
topic of
just thinking
Pluto?
that, like, how the fuck did we get there? Solar
Seriously.
system. No. I
No.
don't know.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
You literally just hit me out of left field with like, was that even a topic? I don't even think so.
No, in the topic.
Pluto.
But
How did you pull up Pluto?
this is episode 14 of the Riff Stop.
Hey,
Yeah.
remembered. Nice.
I'm Rob. That's Jake. He's still being a bitch about getting on stage.
Hey, I haven't written anything funny yet.
but- Roten? Did you say?
Written
Did
anything
you say
funny
you haven't
yet.
wrote? That was funny. Just go up on stage and start replacing like vowels.
Yeah, people just laugh at me for being an idiot. I don't know, man. You make it look easy when you write good jokes, and then when you're like, oh, I don't have anything this week, then I'm like, oh fuck, dude. Make it look
I
hard.
need to
Make
know
it look
like
hard again.
how many jokes the average comedian writes per week.
Like a real comedian, like I'm talking like big comedian, like
Not necessarily big, just
guys
somebody
we
who
watch often. like-
somebody who was doing it. Like, nah, cause they got regimens and shit. Like they wake up in the morning and be writing, cause they got the flow. They know how everything goes. Someone like say me like a open somebody who been open micer for like 2 years, year and a half, 2 years. Like how many jokes are they writing a week? And how many are good? Like how many are how do you like say you write 20 jokes a week, but only 3 are good. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll need to know like
What's like that
what's the good
ratio
output?
or whatever?
not
I don't
even
know,
a
Mark-
ratio to how many are good, like what's good output.
Mark talks about that often. Like I notice he'll be like, "Yeah, you can look at my notebook, and like out of those 100 jokes you see there, only like one of them is like good or something like that. Or, you know, like he's mentioned it
But see,
before.
you
Like
got
his
it.
book
Like
is just filled
if
with
it's
fucking
like that,
shit.
you got to be writing down everything you even think is remotely funny, kind of like to write that much, to come up with that much shit, but only get one, you know what I'm saying, out of it.
Yeah,
Like you got to be just writing down everything,
that's true.
anything that could even remotely be a premise. You like just write it down. Like
Maybe that's what I thought I should have done, or like what my whole process should have been to start, because I thought that if I just got all the bad shit out, only good stuff would start coming out, or something good would come out. You know, in like a sea of bad apples, you know, there might be one golden one. You know, is what
you
kind of what
gotta
I was
try
thinking.
it. You ain't tried it yet.
No, I'm not going up there and just telling
No,
a
I'm saying
joke
you. I'm
that's
talking
not
about
funny
writing it.
though.
You ain't really
Oh,
sat
I
down
did once,
with
and it was
no
bad.
distractions.
I did once, one
You
time.
had some distractions.
Probably because my brain's never clear. But I was
You
alone,
probably had music playing.
no kids, and I was just sitting at the
Did
table.
you have music playing?
No, but like the kids were like in the background. Like I can't like leave the kids. You know?
Yeah.
So like they're in the other room,
No, I mean I know. Yeah.
and they're watching something on the TV, so I can hear that. You know,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
like I had no music, not looking at my phone. I'm just got notebook, and I even took a notebook and a piece of paper and a pen, and I was like, all right, let me do this. Seriously, try this. And what I wrote down on there was so bad that I like crumpled it up and threw it away. So it was like very corny. It was really bad.
Did you have a premise already, or you just sat down?
It was a premise that just popped up and out of nowhere.
No, sit down with a premise that you know is good already, and try to write the joke.
How do we know if a premise is
I
good
already
or not?
told you a few of your premises are good.
You do, but then like I don't know. Then I go a couple of routes with them in my head, and just nothing makes me laugh.
Okay, that's a couple routes. You got to go different routes.
I know, shit. I'm telling you, we need to work one out on here one time. Since you're getting so much better at it, I need your professional help. Oh
Professional.
man, I forgot, dude. Switch the phone, and my notepad had all my stuff in it. This is my old one in my Google Keep. My Google Keep, you know the Google Keep app,
Yeah.
and the other one had iPhone.
What app was it in?
The iPhone notes.
No shit sync. If you set them to sync.
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I know you're probably gonna give me a hard time.
Oh, you fucking weirdo.
You fucking weirdo, he says. I know. Don't give me a hard time about it. Listen, I had the choice between this and the iPhone 16 or some Samsung
And why did you
bullshit.
choose that?
I don't know. I had Android for like most of my life, and I switched the iPhone for like 4 years, 5 years, and I kind of missed it. I was looking maybe for a little change.
I'm disgusted.
And let me tell you why. Really, you want to know the real reason why? Because I was very angry, and let me give you this rundown really fast. My phone, bro, had it for 3 years, right? Or 4 maybe, right? Like it came out in 2021, like in like September. But I paid it off, just paid it off, like, you know, got through the fucking 36 installments of $20 or whatever the hell it is, or 50, whatever the fuck it was. But just paid it off. Like, oh, I have a fucking phone to do whatever I want with. I can go buy a new phone, and I'll have a backup phone. Never had that before. That's pretty cool. I don't know. You know, I have this. It's my phone, kind of. You know, I can do whatever the fuck I want with it. All of a sudden, the battery just starts fucking up on me. It'll say it's at 100%, and then it'll just drain, dude. Like, I'm talking like within 30 minutes.
It's a setting that you could change, like to stop it from doing that.
I did low power. I went through all the battery shit. My battery percentage, my maximum capacity was 65%.
Yeah, you should have still been able to get some life out of it. But
It said on the top that
you
my
said it was
battery
swollen,
was.
so that's probably why.
Well, okay, so yeah, that's where like it gets even worse. Dude. The
Yeah.
fucking thing's swollen, and it pushed up on the screen,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden it just starts rebooting and turning off and turning on, and then like if I had it fully charged and it did that, it would return with only 10% left.
Yeah.
So like I couldn't do flex.
Oh
So
shit.
it was fucking me up with my job. I was a little pissed about that.
I
And it
didn't
was just a
think
couple
about that,
days. I was like,
yeah.
fuck, man. So that kind of pissed me off. And like
Wasn't it a free phone with a trade in?
the phone was free, yes.
So,
And I was able to trade in the phone with the swollen battery, thankfully. The lady was like to her manager, she's like, hey, like there's no cracks or anything, and it turns on. He goes, that's what it asks in the form. It says, does it turn on?
Yeah, that's what I
It
looked
turns
at.
on.
Like,
And
yeah.
he was like, so just say yes. She goes, yeah, but it don't stay on because it like just boots on and boots off. But luckily I was able to reset it. in that time.
Yeah.
So like in between a boot thing, so like I was able to give it to him already all reset and shit.
Nice.
But yeah, I was like, I don't know which one, and like that kind of came to my mind. I was like, well, I'd like to have this phone for more than fucking 3 years. I like to keep my phone for as long as I can. I did not want a new phone today. I wanted to just rock this iPhone for as long as I fucking could, because why not? I don't know. It seems kind of like a good thing to do, you know? Like just keep one phone, nothing wrong with it. But then this fucking battery, the month I pay it off, it is gonna explode. It's swelling. The screen's like a fucking dude. When you instead, your screen should be flat. When I'm touching it, it's like going up.
You probably don't. You don't be. I don't know what the fuck you be doing with your phone.
Oh, it's
Your
always
battery
me.
is never
It's always
charged.
me. It is never charged, so that shouldn't be a sign of overcharging. It shouldn't be.
No, you undercharged. Battery got tired of your shit.
It's always fucking something. It's always fucking something. No, I thought
Oh,
that I
shit.
was pissed about that. So that kind of came into play. I was like, okay, I want this phone for a while. And I did do a little research before I went to the store, on like battery capacity, screen size, and it just seemed to make sense.
Are you serious? Battery? You looked up battery capacity and screen
After this, I didn't look up that. I just went on like some comparing
Yeah,
website
who the fuck
that
compares
compares phones. What do you mean? There's so many choices, options, so many options, dude. You don't understand.
You just buy what you're used to. I'll never get another.
Buy what I
Android
was
phone.
used to. I was used to Android, and then fucking so many people were like, "Dude, iPhone is so easy," which it is. iPhone is very easy, but I kind of just missed having the. I like Google a lot. I'm a big Google dick
Like
rider,
Google,
so
what?
yeah. Well, I like Apple. Steve Jobs is my
I used to
Jesus
say I like
Christ.
Apple. I just say I
You
like
must,
I like the iPhone.
which is made by.
That's the only Apple product I own. I don't own any Apple computers. I don't own
Me
an
neither. That's
iPad.
the thing. Why the fuck do I need an Apple thing if that's like the only Apple thing I have?
That's the only Google thing you have. You don't have a fucking Google computer or Google TV.
But I use Google on a lot of my stuff, like Gmail, all that shit's all fucking synced together. I know you can use it on the iPhone anyway, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Why am I dipping my fingers over there? I don't know. And the battery capacity for your fucking information is like 2000 mAh, whatever that is,
1.5 hours.
lower than like half of the Android phones out there.
Yeah, the Android phones are like 3 times larger. You got a fucking VHS tape in your fucking
You're
pocket.
funny. Well, this one, the screen size is only 0.2 inches or whatever it is, like bigger. So it's not much bigger at all. And I don't know. There's a couple things that came into play. It's mostly the battery bullshit. I was just kind of like turned off by that. The fact that my phone was like gonna explode in my pocket potentially.
And you bought an Android? At least it ain't Samsung, I guess.
That's the thing. I'd
Yeah.
never liked Samsung. I've never had a Samsung phone. Every Android I've ever owned has been like a
I
Nexus.
had one of the Galaxies. Like the
A
S3
Galaxy?
or Galaxy S3 or some shit. Way back
Jeez,
in the
way
day.
back, yeah. I never had an S3, any of the Galaxies. The Nexus, I don't know if you remember
I had
those.
a Nexus. I
You
had
did?
a Nexus S4G.
Wasn't that a Google phone?
That was like before the Pixel.
Yeah.
The Google branded, yeah.
Nice. Look at you on the Nexus. Okay, so I had like a couple of the Nexus ones. Before that, I had that Sidekick. Do you remember the Sidekick?
Yes, I remember. I had the first, not the first sidekick. I had the color sidekick.
Did you have that? Was that the one that when you flipped it, the fucking screen did a little?
Yeah.
Dude, I had one of those. My brother
You had the original, like the, which design? Like,
with the ball.
was it gray?
It was
All gray?
black and
Yeah.
black.
Black.
It
I
was
think a
black
few
and you
of them had a
flipped it
couple
up.
of them. No, that's probably the two. I think you had the two. It was kind of rectangular.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very rectangular. You flipped it
The
up. and
first
there
one
a
was more
ball,
like
trackball,
rounded.
you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. My brother had two of them, and I didn't have a phone, and he gave me one.
Why
It
did
was
you
like the
have
most
two of
basic, based move. I don't know. I don't
them?
know.
He was selling drugs.
I don't
Like,
know,
what the fuck?
man. Like my sister, who knows where these people, what they're doing. Like back then, like my sister, when I was like in 7th grade, I opened up a kitchen drawer one time at her house, and there was just like 8 blackberries. I said blueberries.
Oh,
Blackberry
phones. Yeah, I was
phones.
like, wait,
You
what?
remember when those were kind of hot? They were kind of the thing. The
Yeah.
BlackBerry. She had like 8 of them. I'm like, where did you get all these? And can I have one? She's like, oh, some of them work and some of them don't. Some need batteries. Like, where the how are you getting this shit? But whatever. That's besides the point. But the Sidekick, yeah. Then the Nexus, the Pixel. I never had a Pixel, so I figured might as well try it. And with the trade-in for my phone, the final part of the story, it was free, basically, not free, but
The iPhone would have been too.
it was. That
Yeah.
was basically, she was like, well, you can get a couple of these. And I was like, well, I was looking at the Pixel 9, but it's the Pro. Couldn't get the 16 Pro without having to pay like $10 a month or some shit.
I don't need a Pro.
I wanted the Pro, but
Oh, you want? I
there was
wanted
a
the
couple
Pro.
things. There was a couple things.
Shut up.
I had preferences. So, like whatever. So I did that, but I was glad she took it with the battery all swollen because the fucking.
Yeah.
I tried replacing the battery first. Best
You got
Buy
lucky. So they saved you some money.
They did.
Yeah.
Best Buy fucking. I guess that worked out for me, but they wouldn't take this shit. The dude was like, "Look,
It's
man."
a liability thing for them.
He's like, I could break the screen, and like if I break the screen, then it's on us that I can't have that, man. He's like, we don't mess with the distended batteries. There's a place up the road, aftermarket. They'll probably do it. I'm like, fuck you. And they charged like $150. I was like, stupid, but whatever. Yeah, I lost like 5 premises in my notes, unless there's a way to like go on the
Well,
computer.
You can remember one, the doctor one, motherfucker, work on it.
No, that's the one I really need to. But that one's so hard because just the base level of it is funny to me, but I don't know where to go after.
You can go anywhere. That's the beauty of it. Let your mind wander to the magical,
ever have-
mystical places. I'm telling you, bro. Like, you just gotta go.
Shouldn't I? But since it's like such a truthful story, shouldn't I go with the truth, or should I?
No.
No. Just mix it up a little, make it like a.
Wait, what was the dentist?
That's what you really want me to call.
Yeah, that can't be the punchline. You can go that direction,
But
but it's
what's
gotta
a-
be for some other reason. It can't be because, like, it's just to cancel a dentist appointment.
See if she can get her dentures expedited before she dies, so she can have them when she's in her funeral.
No.
No. See,
No.
I don't know.
Because you just thinking of something and saying it. You're not.
No, that's kind of funny. I think
No.
she was trying to get her dentures expedited. That way, she can have clean, nice, shiny pearls for her open casket. No.
That's not that's like a funny premise for like maybe like a skit if you like saw her like doing it, but like just saying it. No.
Okay, you're right. You're right. No, you're right. Maybe that's where I need to differentiate.
Yeah.
What's funny to say and what's funny to see.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't picture the joke. Picture when you
Okay.
saying the joke.
I'm
Picture
very
yourself
I
telling it.
see pictures. in
Picture
my head when
yourself
I
telling
talk.
the joke. Don't picture the joke.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's gonna be hard to do
How?
because I imagine when I talk. I just usually imagine what I'm talking about or thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm thinking about a joke, whatever the doctor joke, I'm thinking about the hospital, her in the bed. I see it all. Like when I'm telling the joke or when I'm thinking about the joke.
I don't really see shit.
When you think about stuff in your normal life, though, do you just picture it and stuff like that, or imagine it, the scene in your head?
Sometimes, no, she uses words.
Not to cut back, so I was just kind of off topic here. Do you remember the deja vu conversation we
Yeah.
had? Remember how you said yours was like the image, and it's just like kind of an image, and you're like, oh, I've been here before. It's a screenshot. Yours is deja vu. That is normal deja vu. I did a little more research into it. There's something called deja vu, which is just another type of deja vu, but that's where you feel as though you're in the moment and you can you have a premonition of what's going to happen next, and like it often happens in conversation. That happens to me. It's like if I'm talking to somebody, it's happening while I'm talking. I can realize it and I'll know what you're going to say before you say it.
So deja vu.
Viku, VECU.
That's just like a
Or
Pokemon.
VCA maybe, yeah, yeah.
Deja vu.
It was weird, yeah. So I was like, oh shit, okay, that makes more sense. Apparently, it's linked to like dementia. No, I hope it's not, but
No, I doubt it.
that's good. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll try to stop doing so much imaginary shit. I'm sure it all plays a part into writing just a funny joke. That is just words and being able to like.
Yeah,
That's the thing. When you're in the audience, are you imagining what the guy's talking
No,
about?
you're
Sometimes
just hearing the word. Like you
I
imagine
kinda
like
do.
the setup, but that's not what makes it funny. So I'm focused on the words. You're just trying to
Like-
follow the story, whatever they're saying.
For example, without like telling the whole joke, from the Are You Garbage show, Kippy, his joke about the renovation show. I'm like imagining like a gay dude, like in a suit.
Yeah, I was imagining that.
Like an
yeah.
old grumpy guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so you imagine all that then, right?
Not in that much detail. I picture more like the set of a game show, like not a game show, like
The-
a reality type show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't picture like.
I see like a dude with his hands in his pocket and his head down, and his fucking wife's all bubbly and she's wanting to do a bunch of shit. And
No,
the whole place is white for some
I
reason.
more so imagine a still image, and I see the characters, but they're not moving. It's just like they're reference, and then that's just words from there. I don't need to.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I don't know why the whole imagining. Maybe I'm doing too much imagining.
I mean, everybody sees shit like everybody think and do
Imagine
shit
too
differently.
much.
You just gotta find what worked for you. But I feel like if you're trying to do a joke that's not like an act out, don't imagine the visual of it.
Okay,
Yeah.
if it's just like a scenario or something.
Because the
or you're
words are what
retelling a
make it
story.
funny. So you can't like, because you'll throw yourself off picturing something funny when that's not what the joke is.
True.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
yeah,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Okay. I liked what we were talking about the other day, like with like the gene type or whatever, the type of comedian some
Yeah.
guys are. They all fit kind of into a, you know, category, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
I feel like finding that out will help, right? Maybe.
No.
No.
You gonna figure that out after you writing. Like
You don't
once
think that's like a cadence thing, like
that's just part of doing it.
yeah.
You're not gonna figure that out until you start doing it. Like, yeah. Stop being a pussy. You sound scared. Like the questions you asking, everything I hear is fear. Like
Fear.
That's all.
It's confusion. It's like I don't know how to write a funny joke, and I don't want to go up there and tell a bad joke.
I can understand not wanting to go up there and tell a bad joke.
That's
but
the whole point.
Come
It's
on,
like,
yeah. I find out what kind of comic I am, then I'll be able to write. No.
no,
That-
I'll be able to write. It might help me because I need help. I might not just be good at it. I
Go to
don't
that
know.
class.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
What? What? You don't want to be judged?
No, it's more so I don't want to be pigeonholed into somebody else's thinking of.
It's not somebody
to
else's
write.
thinking. It's just teaching you.
Oh yeah,
it might not
the
even be.
teacher is the person.
I'm saying, but he might not even be telling you like this is how you write. He might be saying this is a way you could write. This is a way you could write. This is a way you could write. Like it ain't. It might not be just yes. This is the way you write this type of joke, and that's that. Like I doubt it's
I
gonna be
feel
like
we're
that.
getting that already. Like you're helping me find all that out.
But it's
Every
not
time I
working.
talk to you,
Like what the fuck does it matter?
it's not working. I haven't really put it into action yet. All right,
Hey,
but
but part of
whenever we
that
talk
class
about
is
stuff-
writing.
Whenever we talk about stuff, I always feel like we're getting somewhere. Like when we have those little moments, and you're like, oh yeah, I see things this way. It's like, oh shit, okay. Like it opens doors for me, in my thinking process.
Man,
Uh,
you just work on your doing process.
that's the hard part. Doing.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is. I'm so busy, bro.
You find time to play them dumbass video games
I
you
don't
be
even
playing.
play as much. I
Nah.
did play. There was this beta out for this soccer game, and I don't
Oh
even
my
like soccer.
God.
I don't even like soccer. Calm down. I don't even like soccer.
Why?
I don't because the game, the concept. You don't get it. Like a concept of a game could be good, and the gameplay can be fun. So like the actual matter, the subject matter, it doesn't even matter at that point.
What
if
is
the gameplay's so good.
what makes it different than like what is was it, it's a regular soccer game or is like something like Rocket League?
It's akin to Rocket League, but with just people, and there's no specialties or
How?
anything
What
like
makes
that.
it akin to Rocket League? Are the people giants?
No, but it's just the way that it plays. You'd see it. You'd see the preview of it.
It's
and
more
you'd
like a
say,
fun. It ain't like a
it's
simulation.
arcadey. It's very arcadey. It's like you only play it online with other people, and
Okay.
you're like it's 4v4 or 5v5.
Okay,
It's,
yeah.
8 people in the game, and you all have a you trade off on goalie every time. You know what I mean? And it was fun. I don't know. It was like super fun to steal the ball and fucking do some shots, pass it.
You need slow internet.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
You're
that'll stop
funny.
you from just downloading stupid games on a whim. Like, oh, it'll take
Not
3 minutes.
stupid. This game had more players over the weekend than a lot of games that came out this year.
So what
That
kind
just
of a stat
that
is
just
that?
shows that it's it's a good game. It's well made.
No,
It's got
just
guys like me who doesn't even care about soccer. I couldn't name 3 players:
yeah, you could.
Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, and
David
Beckham.
Beckham.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
them was
funny.
literally the 3 I was gonna name.
That's so funny.
And I wouldn't even have first name. It was just Messi, Ronaldo, Beckham.
That's
I know
funny.
David Beckham.
He don't
but-
even play.
And he retired. He old as shit.
Yeah, so like
Beckham like 79.
let's name 3 active players that aren't those guys. I don't think anybody could do that unless you really like soccer.
Shit, Ortega.
You're just throwing out Brazilian names. Tell. That's funny. Ronaldinho. I know that guy. You know him, right? Ronaldinho or something. He's got them big teeth. Okay, maybe not.
I don't know shit about soccer. Right
He also had a soccer game for like Nintendo or something. But whatever. It was fun. Pele.
Pele,
There you
yeah,
go.
that
He
was
was
the
famous.
old-
Very.
He was black, wasn't he? Or something.
S-
He wasn't
he
white.
looked very
Yeah,
dark
yeah.
skin. Yeah, but he could have been
It's
like
like Caribbean or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pele. Who's the other guy now? I'm thinking we're like I want to say the fucking Manny Pacquiao, but I know that's a boxer. But
Yes.
isn't there another guy who like has a similar kind of name or maybe looked like him?
I don't know.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I know. I don't
That's
play.
about the extent of my soccer knowledge.
I haven't played.
I
Too
know
many
Steve
games,
Nash used to play
but-
soccer.
Steve Nash?
Yeah.
Really? For how
Remember in
long?
the dunk contest when Dwight Howard did a header?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Headbutt too. Okay.
Yeah.
But did he
Called a
actually
header, not a
play?
hit, but yeah, he played soccer. I think he played soccer in college. Like he was
Oh,
a soccer
okay.
player.
With that hair, I could see it.
But yeah.
But no, yeah, okay. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Less gaming, more writing.
It's not. I told you, it's not much gaming. That is what I do in my free time
Yeah, I
if I
know.
have it.
I
But I
know.
sleep a lot now. It's like, it's bad.
Right in your sleep. I wrote jokes I'll sometimes I lay down and like a joke will come to me.
Really?
Yeah. I wrote one of them jokes like when I was laying down. I forgot which one it was, but like I had just laid down for bed. I'm like, oh, let me write this down real quick.
Most of the times I think of jokes is just only like, or a premise, I suppose, is when I'm driving doing Amazon. I didn't do that. Like I finally fixed my fucking car, got it running so it wasn't leaking anything, and I did 2 flex shifts. I'm finally getting back in the fucking groove, and then my phone starts booting on and off. I'm like, okay, I can't fucking do it now.
Yeah.
So, but like, yeah, I need to like do those because that is perfect time. I listen to like one pod.
That's perfect
usually.
for premises, but
It is not for like
Yeah.
figuring things out.
I mean it will be once you get
I'm in and out of the car.
once you
so
get
much.
used to like writing, but because you kind of just like get into this zone where your mind is just wandering about the subject or different connections to the subject. Like it's weird. It's like you seen Stranger Things, right?
Yeah.
You know when L be in that darkness, that's what it's like. You're just wandering around. You don't know where your brain is going. You're just trying to find something. And the Demigorgon is when you come up with a bad punchline.
joke, yes, that's the doctor. In my
Yes.
mind, it's a doctor.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, you gotta just wander. Yeah.
God.
Wander over yonder.
All right, and what? Just tell me this honestly. What point do I just like give up? Because I know I'm not that good at it, or is it a point of like you
You
don't?
can't
give up?
say that you're not that good at it because you ain't tried it yet. Like, you haven't really tried it yet. Like,
I've tried.
nah, you be bullshitting.
Dude, look at this fucking Google Keep thing. There's so many. Look at all those.
Premises, yeah.
I guess that's not that much.
Work on the joke.
The airplane's falling out of the sky. It's too late for that one now.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Tell you, work on that fucking.
the grandma in the hospital
Yes.
one. Okay.
Yes.
I
Do
thought I
it.
had a decent one I asked you about the other day, and you said it was okay, but I forgot it already.
I don't remember.
It was probably in my notes. Oh wow. Oh yeah, I went to open that to go look at the other fucking
Uh.
topics. Jeez, I don't even know where.
Okay, my cousin hit.
What was that?
Yeah, that's how he sang it.
Oh, okay. I was just about to ask about it. Like, where do you even start with him?
Oh, Kanye crazy.
You think it's all real?
I don't think he would just make that up.
Me neither, but
Like, that's
I
not,
could see him going on Twitter and being
it's a
like,
lot
"Y'all
of
believe that?"
it's a lot of detail to make up too.
Yeah, it is.
Like
Especially the whole.
we're just looking at magazines or whatever.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, nah,
Yeah,
man. Like, I don't think he made
it's a
that
lived
up.
experience for
Yeah.
sure. Now, do you
But
think?
he was tweeting about it after, like, some he said somebody told him the song was hard. He was like, "Yeah, imagine a bunch of homophobic niggas walking out the club singing that shit or some shit like it."
He's so funny, dude. He's so funny.
But yeah, that shit had me rolling. Like just listening to him, like he actually sang it. He did with like he said it like 6 times in a row, like singing it, like not even like
Being the producer in the studio had to be like, like, what do you even do? You take it as serious as you can.
you just let it roll and try to keep a straight face. What you mean?
I know it's Kanye, so it's like do whatever to get fucking paid, probably. But oh my god,
Like, what
that's
do you
fucking
do
funny.
after? You're like,
That was
that's a
hard,
good take,
Kanye.
yeah. Like, you want to talk about it? Like, what do you say to that?
You want to talk about it? That would be fun. He comes out instead of saying, "Yo, that shit was fire." No, yeah, you want to talk about it, man.
Like, yeah, what do you say to that? Like, bro, you what?
He's like, you're gonna have to pay me for therapy, like hourly, dude.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Yeah, that hit me out of left field. So if it is real, do you think that it's like he was like diddled as a kid or something, or that was just like some shit kids do?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Couldn't tell you there.
We were just saying only white people do it.
Huh?
You and me earlier.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No comment on that one. I don't know. Like, like it was cousins too. That's the name of the song. It's cousins. Like,
I know. Did you get a little inspiration from that subconsciously, maybe?
nah. No, I've been had the idea.
Oh yeah, it's true. It's
Yeah,
true.
I knew there was gonna be cousins in the song. I didn't want to go too far, and brother and sister. That's
Yeah,
just
it sounds kind of like unbelievable. It's like
that's
real,
like,
real
alright,
vulgar.
bruh,
Yeah. But yes, I thought that was kind of crazy that he just up and out and put that out there.
Yeah, it's like randomly, like on a Monday or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Strange. And then didn't he say that the guy, the cousin who it was, also went to jail?
Yeah, you
Or
like
something like that.
killed a pregnant lady or some shit. Yeah. Who knows what's going on with Kanye?
He's just fucking putting that cousin, hanging him out to dry, dude. Apparently, he's the one who showed him the magazines, and then just like, all right, dude, fuck you, I'm taking the magazines away, and now you're gonna be a murderer. No. What the fuck? I feel
like
bad
his-
for the cousin almost at this
It's like
point.
his villain origin story.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Evil yay. But yeah, that shit's crazy. Shannon Sharp, yeah. I mean,
I don't know why he messing with a chick that young anyway.
well, I mean, I'm not surprised. I feel like
Man, he is like 50 something.
going back to that Instagram video or Twitter video, whichever one it was that got leaked of him sitting there clapping cheeks.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that right there just
saying, my Michelle. Ain't nobody under 40 named Michelle, bruh. You can't name one.
a Michelle.
Yeah, under 40, you can't. You can't do it.
I'm trying to think of people we worked with at a shirt.
Can't do it.
I can't. Michelle. Hold on. Nah, that wasn't her
You
name.
can't do it. You can't think of nobody famous. You can't think of nobody under 40 named Michelle. They stopped using that name.
They stopped using
like,
that
it's like
name.
Hitler. They stopped naming people that.
Adolf. Yeah. That's funny. Holy shit. They stopped using it.
For real, it's names that don't get like you ain't
Michelle.
never met nobody under like 60 years. I know
Named Bob or something like
no,
that.
Bob is just a shorten of Robert. So that's
Yeah, but like actual Bob is your first name.
nobody is named Bob.
Is Bobby Lee Robert Lee?
I think so. Some people are named Bobby though, but just Bob. Ain't nobody just named on their birth certificate B.O.B.
Dude, that would be fucking.
That's lazy.
No, that's what I'm talking about. Like some country folk
No.
living on a farm in the middle of nowhere, and they just had a baby, and they're like so uncreative. They're like the name of their farm is just their last name. You know what I mean? Like that's not the most uncreative shit.
That's what most farms be.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, they're uncreative. They're growing food, bro. They're the least imaginative people. So their names are. That's why their names all suck, dude. Bob, exactly.
He said they're growing food. Like it was the most retarded thing you can do. Like
It's not. Growing good food should be like,
I know what you saying.
highly regarded, but it's like that's all they're doing.
Because it's middle America.
Yeah,
like it's
dirt and soil, what they specialize in. And they don't even have machines. They use the sun. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, a lot of names like Henry. I know one person named Henry.
I don't know
that's
any
my
Henrys.
age. and
Wow.
we used to roast the shit out of him
Is he
because
black too?
Yeah,
Oh no.
yeah. He don't even
Black-
go by Henry.
Black.
He go by his middle name.
What
Like
is
we
it?
found out because of some like we was freshmen and the school
School,
sent out the shit with
yeah.
everybody's name and shit in it.
He was all sad.
So we like, wait, this
He
don't
was
make
all sad that
Henry,
day.
but that name match up, that match up, the age match up. Go to school the next day. Hey, is your name?
Was he pissed?
He was sorry.
I bet, dude. I mean,
Yeah, so some old like that's the certain names you don't hear no more. Like,
that's funny.
like
No.
I know the incels be like using Tyrone to refer to black people.
Yeah.
Ain't no young Tyrones.
I know a Tyrone my age, but he's literally not black. He's like mixed, maybe. He's got white skin. You know what I mean? But he's got like curly hair and
like Drew Nickens or some shit.
yeah, kind of. There you go, but not as retarded, I guess. Yeah. Like he's kind of like
shit.
he's kind of got like the chiseled jaw, you know. He's a kind of good looking dude, but like he's got those like aspects of like the African man, the African American, the African American man, because it's specific. But yeah, but he's got like lighter skin. But anyways, his name's Tyrone. But that's the only Tyrone I know.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then the guy from Fast and Furious, that's Tyrese. Never mind. Tyrone. Ludicrous.
No, ain't no. Yeah, I can't
Oh,
name
funny.
one. The only Tyrone I even know is my my biological maternal grandfather. But he died when I was a kid. But yeah, I literally know no one named Tyrone. That's like an old.
Like, what about any like Keishas? Like, you hear that one often too. Like,
That's
or,
yeah, they don't hear that's like that was the
Keisha.
'90s hood names.
yeah,
Yeah,
you don't hear
much of that
Bob
anymore.
or fucking. You know what? Like, I thought I was.
People are named Robert. They just don't go.
hear Bob.
People
dude.
go by. My dad started going by Bob in like his 50s. Like that's an old.
Are
You just
you
go by that.
going to?
No, I'm never gonna go by fucking Bob.
You're supposed to be Robert. Rob.
Rob.
You look like a Rob.
No.
Yeah, you do. You
Like,
are a Rob.
Nobody looks like a name.
I have an uncle Rob. Yes, they do. By the way.
No.
Yes, because all other Jacobs I've met have like this look to them, and they're all fucking losers. That's why I have such confidence with my name.
It's gotta be some like
Or less
rich
confident.
some famous Jacobs. Jacob the jeweler, bro. What you mean?
Somebody called me that at Dairyman's. Jake the Jeweler. That'd be a cool badass name. That's what he said to me.
Oh, so he probably wasn't.
He was like a
aware of
metalhead
Actual Jacob the jeweler.
Type dude. I don't know. Maybe is that a wrestler or something?
No, he was a jeweler. The actual he was made watches for rappers and shit. Like
no,
they,
don't know. Yeah. Sounds like a wrestler.
never heard a rapper mention having a Jacob. Yeah, it was like a watch.
Okay, shit.
You thought I just made that up, Jacob the jeweler.
No, I thought it was a wrestler or something. Jake the Snake.
The jeweler.
Jacob the
I
Jeweler.
mean, the
dude.
gayest wrestler ever. The fuck is Jacob the
He comes
jeweler?
out with like a fucking monocule, like one of them little
Yeah,
things to like
look at the
zoom in on
diamonds.
the thing. Like a little top
I
hat.
see nothing but bitching.
Yeah, dude, he can actually be hard if he's like this
Yeah,
big
but something
black
like that.
dude or something, like
No, he
bald.
can't have a black. He gotta be Jewish or something. He gotta be a stereotype
Oh,
wrestler.
okay, okay.
Like-
Oh yeah,
like-
yeah, that's true. Has to fit the part.
Yeah.
That's funny as fuck.
I
was
did
just
give
thinking,
him
like,
a black
what's his
voice though, like an extra black voice. I see the bitch in you, like.
Yeah, I was thinking, what's his name? He died. He was in the Green Mile.
Oh,
What's his name? I feel bad because I
remember.
can't remember his name. It should be remembered.
yeah.
Fuck, what is his name? It's
It's John Coffey.
Don't know why. John Coffey.
That's his name in the movie, I think, ain't it?
I think so. I actually don't know, but hold on. It's
Michael Clark Duncan.
Michael Clark
Yeah.
Duncan. He's got a name that you can remember.
Yeah.
Michael Clark Duncan.
I think you got to remember that it's 3 names, and then it's like easy. But if you just like trying
He's
to
got
think,
3 first names. Michael Clark Duncan.
Duncan is also a last name, so it's Clark.
It is,
and
but
Michaels
Clark is too.
is a last name.
Like they're interchangeable
Yeah,
because I know some Clarks.
Uh,
I actually only know one.
I mean, Clark is definitely a first.
That's another name you don't hear often though.
Clark
Clark.
from 2500 Club.
That's like the only other one that I've ever known.
That's
That's
the
a
only
kid I
one I
went to
know.
school with, and I don't
Clark
know
Kent.
him. Well, yeah, and Superman, but Clark. I forgot about that kid. When you say that name too many times, it always starts
That
to
wasn't
sound
even his
weird.
name.
Clark,
2500
Clark,
Club.
Clark.
It's not about that.
What was it?
It's Mitch.
You're funny. You said Clark.
I mean, it was Clark in the disc. Like his
Clark.
internet name was Clark, but
That's
his real
right.
name was not
Okay,
Clark.
that's right. He was funny, wasn't he? He was like a memester, right?
We made him a meme.
Yeah,
We
well, you
found out
did.
he's not- like, we used to, I don't know if he actually did or not, but he definitely had big key bump energy, so we used to like make fun of that.
That's the guy. I remember him now. Okay, he had he was Jewish or no?
I think so.
Yeah, he looked at.
I think he.
No, that's. I mean, that's just all I'm going off
Yeah.
of. He looked like he could have been. Do you remember the Finger Huts?
Yes, the
He
nose.
Could have been one of
The
them. Dude. He
nose,
could have been
bro.
one of their brothers. I
Yeah.
thought. Like I almost thought we were being tricked.
He had like the PBS logo nose.
Yeah, that's cool. That's funny.
For real.
That's
side
fucking
profile.
funny.
Like,
Yeah, he
just
did, and he
straight-
wore like
it's
that.
like a perfect 45-degree angle down. Like
he wore such a Jewish shirt too. I don't know, like it
I
was
don't
like
remember
a
the shirt,
it was a short sleeve button down, but it had like
Yes,
some blue
yeah.
lines in it. And it was like fancy, but not. It's a casual.
yeah.
Tell it was an expensive
I
shirt.
think he might be. Yeah.
Yeah, he seemed cool though.
Yeah, it's cool.
He's funny, dude. Oh shit.
Yeah, most of them dudes are pretty cool.
We barely talked about Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, I ain't want to like deep dive
I
into
know,
it.
we
But
just
yeah,
got
Shannon, yeah, we didn't even like. I just want to talk about how she said she wanted his big black baby in her or some shit.
Yeah,
I think he got a breeding kink. Like people was looking at that like,
I read it as like she wants to secure the baby,
yeah, but I think he,
get the money.
I think that's just his kink. He wants to hear.
And you think she
I
was just
think
trying
he-
to please him at that time?
Yeah, I think he like
Who leaked those
shooting
messages?
the club up. She did, I think. No, he did.
Why?
To show that it was like
Mutual.
consensual or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, like oh no, she wanted it. But yeah.
Oh, jeez, dude. You hear about stuff like that with women, and I always think like,
What is pickup tanning? Oh yeah.
I asked you that. I'm like, what the fuck is pickup
This
tanning?
dude in my job yesterday, bro.
Pickup tanning.
I thought I was tripping. Out the corner of my eye, I see a dude moving around. We on break on lunch, and I'm in my car. And like to the left, I see a dude moving around. I'm thinking he in his trunk. When I look over, it's a pickup truck. This dude got his shirt off. He just like
No.
laid down in the bed of the pickup truck. The sun is like just beaming right there. It's like right there. Like and he just laid.
Shirtless?
Yes, shirtless in the
Shorts
pickup
like
truck.
up to here or pants?
No,
on?
we gotta wear pants at work.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you gotta wear a shirt too, but fuck,
No,
I didn't know if
so
you
he
took
gonna
them off,
change.
pull them down, and got boxers on. I don't know.
Okay, that's too far.
It is,
yeah.
but I don't know. The people you work with sound like they may.
No, this dude just took his shirt off, laid down in the bed of his metal. This is an old pickup
I
truck.
thought that shit was hot.
Yes,
Yeah.
like what the fuck? It was like 80
Dude,
degrees
was
other
he
day.
tanning?
He got like what
White
else
guy?
would he?
Well, okay.
Come on now,
I feel like Puerto Rican people might.
pickup truck, shirtless at work, in the parking lot, laying on a hot metal truck bed.
Yes, it's white. Okay, I get
Like
it.
what?
These are all white things, but white trash things, really.
Yes.
But anyways, how long was he there for? The whole
Lunch.
time you were
half
there?
hour. Yes.
Damn. Did he catch a tan?
I don't know.
What did he look like when he got up? Red?
I ain't see him get
Oh,
up,
okay.
but I know he was still like he was out there when I was like.
I know if he had a belly, you probably would have stayed a little longer.
No, 'cause I couldn't really. Well, if he had a belly, I probably could have saw the belly.
Yeah,
because the
that's
truck bed was
cold.
low.
That's
the truck,
cold.
like his truck sit low.
Yeah.
and like you could see his like feet in the truck bed, but just like side was covering him up. But like if he had a belly, you probably see it poking up over the truck bed.
That's fucking funny.
So yeah, I probably just been looking.
Yeah. It's kind of what first came to mind. I was like, why did you notice this guy is shirtless in his truck bed?
No, he's literally like 2 spaces over from me.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Shit.
like it's a parking. I'm in the back part. It's the cars in the front, cars in the back. I'm in the back, and he like 2 rows over in the front.
No, okay.
Yeah.
That's funny though.
Yeah, so it's like right there. It wasn't like
Pickup
I was just like
dang.
scoping the parking lot, like, I feel like somebody's shirtless right now. Like I just got a radar for shirtless men, though.
Well, no, but like a guy shirtless, and is a fat guy, I figured that's probably you catch the attention of it right away. No.
I mean, if it's in my eyesight, like it's just, like you basically might be like 100 yards away. Like how would I notice that?
I have a question for you though.
Yeah.
This is I don't know if anybody's ever explored these questions. I'm sure they have.
God.
No, like you're just comparing gay and straight. So like seeing a woman with her boobs, right? Like they're always they have to wear a shirt. They're covered
Yeah.
always, right? So like boobs, when you see them, you're like, it does something to you, right? So when you see man boobs, does it do something to you? Would
Yeah,
you
it's
say
the
like
same thing?
you think
Most
it's the
fat
same
dudes
aspect?
don't be taking their shirts off in public, so it's
This-
almost just as rare.
Okay, that's true.
Like
There have been times I've been like riding my bike
Well,
and I'll
you'll
just
see
see a
it,
fat dude, but
they're
then those are
jogging
probably the
or something.
guys you don't want to see though, right?
What?
The ones usually walking around with their shirt on are like usually like unkempt and fucking
Wait, what?
unkempt, like big basketball shorts sagging, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, just like nasty white trashy kind of looking fat dudes.
I don't
Like
be
when you go,
seeing that. Well,
never
I
ride-
live on the west side.
well, yeah, you ride your bike to like the fucking beach, and usually it's like everybody's nice there, but there's
Beach.
sometimes you get some fucking people,
Yeah.
down at Edgewater. You get some characters down there, dude.
I mean, I would.
You never been down there?
Nah,
To like the beach down there, like the little.
Not
Well, I don't even
really.
call it a beach because it's on a fucking.
I've been
lake,
over
but-
there, like take pictures and shit, but I ain't never like chilled at the beach.
You take pictures of that one fucking tree that makes it look like you're in like Jamaica. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like there's this fucking tree that everybody goes to, and I feel like it's famous now, like in Cleveland for this. It's a tree, and it's like this big like willow tree, maybe. It's like fucking tall. It's got all the long
Oh,
hanging
yeah.
vines and shit like that. So it's not a tree you see around here ever, and it's right on the water.
Somewhere around.
I don't know. It's right on the water, and it's on like with the rocks. And when the sun's like setting, this looks like you could be in another country. And I swear, there's always people there taking pictures. You can go at any fucking time, dude. There's always somebody there.
Anybody
taking
with
a fucking
common sense
picture.
gonna know that ain't a different
Well,
country.
usually, but
Cause that dirty ass water behind you, it's
Yeah.
not gonna be like. Yeah, that's not
That-
the ocean, bro.
that's true.
That's not the ocean.
I feel like for a period of time, people did that.
I'm sure if you'll be thirsty, just like they did with the Cleveland signs.
Oh God, with the fucking Cleveland signs, bro. People still do that shit. We were at the park playing, and like this one family was like, we gotta go watch the Cleveland sign." It's like, what the fuck? You live there? Who you?
Maybe they don't.
True. That is rude of me to
Yeah.
to
I would
assume.
assume if somebody's
assume
that
their
excited to see
geographical
a
placement.
sign, they don't live in that area where the sign is. It's like
Dude, it's like so bad. But what's worse, assuming someone's gender or their geographical placement?
geographical placement.
Really?
Because you literally have no clues to that. You can look at somebody like, I think you look like a woman. I think you look like a dude.
You don't think some dudes could look like they could be from like Boston, or dudes look like they'd be from LA? I feel like definitely you could tell.
You could tell like by clothes. No, you
I
can't.
don't know.
How can you tell?
I feel like a big round like Italian, got some like oily looking cheeks, short haircut, and he's wearing like a polo with some like slacks on. That dude's from Boston.
Could be from anywhere.
I
Could be
just
from
described
Jersey,
the Boston
could be
guy
from-
though.
no,
Okay, but like that's that area.
That's not
That's-
that area.
that's the
Boston
West
is
Coast.
nowhere. That's the West Coast now?
I mean the East Coast. That's the East Coast. The West Coast. I was about to say the West Coast, like LA. I feel like you're not gonna see as many as like that many guys. I haven't traveled as much. I'm just saying from what I see.
Man, there's people of all
looking
types
online.
all over, bro.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But
All over.
you don't think that there's like gene
Especially in
type
major cities.
of people,
Huh?
like a gene type of person?
What do you mean?
Like if you could grab people and put them into groups, like you could probably find a group for every person. Is
Yeah.
basically what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's like a type of person.
It's not region based.
I feel like region plays something into it.
I
You
mean,
don't?
you'll find regions where it's more certain types, but it's gonna be all types in all major
But you don't think that
populations.
the region can breed the type?
That's what it can, but them types still gonna exist in other places too. And it's not gonna be the only place.
Really?
Yes.
I'm not talking like just like you know how they look. I'm saying how they act and stuff and think.
Yes.
Well, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting. Did you listen to Theo Von and fucking Ben Affleck?
Yes.
That was
That was
pretty
great,
good,
yeah.
dude.
I ain't know what to expect. Yeah.
We're kind of talking philosophical things here. That they were heavy on that. I
Yeah.
thought that was pretty good. Hearing it come from him and like how he says, you know, famous people, it's all bullshit and all that. Obviously, you know, but like it was cool. I liked it. I liked his take on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck. And then I felt like Theo was a little like not intimidated, but like
a little bit, cause I feel like with some guests, like I think he thinks that he might be doing too much sometimes with the jokes, and he'll like pull back.
yes,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
I sense that so much.
Like
during
I
the
feel like
episode.
I feel like he'd do like if 2 jokes in a row go over somebody's head, he'll
or they
like,
don't
pull
laugh.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And but I caught him saying once or twice. He's like, "Yeah, I don't know why I said that, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
Why, I don't know why I say anything." I was like, "Damn, dude." I could tell that he was like a little bit,
Yeah,
you know. Ben Affleck was kind of just like stone faced for most of it.
Yeah.
Wasn't really giving him much on when he
He was
said
real down to
stupid
earth,
shit.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very. I thought it was good. I was like, "Damn, this is
yeah, that was
a
dope.
pretty good pod for them too."
Yeah.
But yeah, back to the quick question. So like, is it kind of a cheat though when you do like go to the pool, and like you see dudes with their shirts off?
It's rare.
It's you still think it's as rare as me just seeing like a set of boobs?
It's not as rare, but it's still rare. Like you go to the pool, say it's 20 fat dudes. One might have his shirt off. Like,
Out of the 20,
dudes, man.
I know I've
they-
seen this shirt on in the pool, and I always think to myself, like you said, it just
it
sticks,
sticks
to
to
your
your
body.
titties. Like
you
we
could
see it all. Like
It almost makes it worse.
yes,
Yeah.
it does make it worse because we still see it and we know why you're doing this. It's
It
not
does.
helping. You
It
like
does.
how you want to tell people just take the fucking shirt off, dude.
I do. I know you want to say that, but then you probably are a little reserved. You're like, oh.
Yeah, I mean I'm not gonna do it. Like
I probably should.
yeah,
That's
no.
funny. Okay, well I can see how. Okay, and it's not so much a cheat.
Yeah,
or
like
a
it's
hack in
still
that
rare.
sense.
Like now we do get the little like belly peak, like if a dude's shirt too small.
Reaches up a little bit.
Sometimes they don't even gotta reach. Like sometimes it's just small. Like that bitch be riding like right below the belly button, and everything else just chilling. Like
That's funny. I don't see that too often.
it's not like a common thing, but you'll see it every
You'll
now and
get
then.
that.
yeah.
Okay. That's funny. So
that
do you?
shirt shrank on you? Huh? You ain't realize till
That's
you got out the house. Like
cold.
it's too small.
That's happened to you now when we get a little
No.
bigger. No. Okay.
I ain't leaving the house with that shit on. Fuck that.
So it's like the belly then is like is like
It's like a third boob.
okay. I was gonna say okay. It's like you like thighs or no? Does that do
I
nothing
can.
for you? Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, I do like the thighs as well. It's like for you could
I
find
like
something
fucking back fat, like love handles, like that area right here.
on the back or the
Yeah.
side.
It's like the side back. It's like right here. Like-
Interesting.
Like my work crush.
You have a work crush?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that. That's
Some my new
funny.
vandal. Like.
Oh God! So he's 12.
No.
No. Oh, that sounded bad.
No.
That sounded bad. No.
I mean,
is
he's
he
younger than you.
20.
I think like 20. He just turned like 27, I think.
Oh, it's not
Still-
that much younger than
oh,
me, but
That's. I'm saying he's younger. That's still.
yeah.
You are that much younger than me. For him to be younger
Like-
than you
we're
was
like
like
10 years apart.
no.
11,
How old are you? 27, 28?
9.
Oh yeah.
Be 30 this year.
Oh yeah. 10
I
years,
think.
Yeah. What do you think?
No, I won't. Thank God. I'll be next year.
So you turned 29 this year.
Yeah.
So I'm 12 years old. Yeah.
But when did you turn
I just
40?
last month.
Yeah, so it's technically only 11.
That's 12.
11 in like 4 months. If
Wait,
I'm
so you
turning,
just turned 29?
yeah. I'm
Okay, so
turning-
yeah.
so-
Yeah, so it's like yeah.
But what?
11
Regardless,
changed.
this guy's like 15 years younger than you.
He's 27. He just turned 27.
Okay. You talk to him. That's how you know his age. Then I'm guessing.
We talked during. I never talked to him like one on one, but like during inventory, it's only like 20 people in the building, and like it was like a group of us just talking, and everybody else was older. And
Oh, so you
somebody
kinda
brought like, you know,
navigated.
probably like 25 or some shit. And he was like, no, I'm 26. And then they put people's birthdays on the TV. His was like the week after mine, or a couple
Oh,
days after.
oh, nice. Okay. So does he work in the same department?
No, he
Making
worked in
doors?
the apartment like right across from me, so like I could see him sometimes. He like yeah, and like he always be wearing this fucking orange hoodie. It finally got too hot for him to wear. He took it off. He's like leaning over the desk, and you can just see the back fat. Just
Ah,
like, shit was
nice,
popping.
nice.
Like.
That's funny. Nice. So hold on. Fuck, I was just about to ask something. It was relating to Vandal a little bit. Like, is he
Shit.
kind of the same type of dude as well, or is he more
Like
so?
build wise, like
I don't know. Like Vandal's kind of like cute little guy, you know. Like,
yeah,
I
he
don't know
ain't just
how
like
to
yeah,
call him, but
he
I
like
don't know.
less.
He was a fun little dude.
He like less cute. Like
Wasn't even little. I don't know why I'm saying.
he
little.
was little, short.
Yeah, I don't
Short,
know. It's
yeah.
compact. I miss him.
He's got a hand tattoo.
His smile brought joy to the room. What? Instead talking like he's dead. He got a hand tattoo.
Yeah, I just happened to see it on Instagram.
Oh, we
I don't
should.
know why I even got a notification. Like,
I wonder what he's up to. What if he was trying to become a comedian? We'd have to hit him up. But anyways, this guy, nice. So you never talked to him though. You can't. How do you have an indication? How do you approach that? As like a, if you ever actually, I know you're not the type even to do that, really, are you?
I mean, if I had an indication, maybe, but I'm like without an indication.
No
I'm
indication. You're never doing it. Never. Cause you could piss somebody off. You think like that or no?
I'm sure you asked the wrong person. Yeah.
That's crazy. That somebody would get mad. I would
What
never
do
be
you
mad.
mean?
I would just be like, oh, thanks. Like if anybody thought I wasn't ugly,
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
that's
yeah,
just a
but
bonus.
you got
in my
these
life,
like, like I feel like anybody who would get mad is like actually gay, but they like
like
super
deeply
repressed.
closeted.
Yeah.
I'm deeply closeted. Have you seen that? The Norm Macdonald. You had to have seen it. A great clip he had. He's like, I'm deeply closeted.
I heard somebody talking about it.
Larry
recently.
King. It was.
I heard
somebody did
I
mention.
think Mark and them was talking about it on We Might Be Drunk.
a couple episodes ago. I think.
I think whenever they
Before
had a
Gaffigan,
guest.
I think.
Yeah, it was before. I forgot who was on there, but yeah,
It was that
It might have
dude
been
on
Are You
there.
Garbage?
It might have been.
It was in the past like few
They were
weeks.
talking
yeah.
about Norm, but I had seen the clip and I knew what they were talking about. But it's such a good clip. He's just talking. He's like, I'm deeply closeted, and he's telling like Larry King,
Yeah.
old ass Larry King. He's like, what are you revealing here today? And he's like, nothing. He's
Yeah,
like, but you just said you're closeted. He goes, I'm deeply closeted. He goes, that means you're so gay that you're not gonna say you're gay. He's like, exactly. He goes, but that means that you're gay. He's like, hey, buddy. That's what you're saying. It's just like the funniest shit. Like I thought that's so fucking good. But yeah, if somebody is like deeply, like really deeply closeted, you think that makes them angry?
for some people, yeah.
Really?
It depends on like your background. If you're like deeply closeted from like the South or like one of them small towns
where it's
some
like
shit like
really
that.
fucking looked down upon
Yeah.
or something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's gotta be tough. Where you like
That shit was
learn
tough
to hate
living here.
something for
Like-
you.
like
Yeah,
being in the like being gay. Like I realized I was gay. I was probably like 12 or 13.
and you did
like,
live
shit, I'm
like
about
on
to go
the
to
east
high
side, right?
school,
too?
yeah.
Yeah, shit.
Like
Damn. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's super confusing. Like, what do you do? Who do you tell?
for me, you
You didn't tell
nothing to
nobody?
No, I didn't tell nobody I was gay till I was probably like 28.
Whoa.
Told a couple people on the internet, like a couple of my
That you
internet
never
friends.
they'd never have a connection to your real life people, basically.
Yeah, but it wasn't even that. Like, it was people I fuck with heavy just
Oh,
on the internet. Like, I didn't just, yeah, like, I'm like, all right, it was.
well, that's a little relief, but like
Yeah, so,
fucking
but
15
I needed
years.
shrooms to
though?
tell
Oh,
people
Leo and
in
them.
my life, like, yeah, that shit.
Well, fucking
I
hey,
literally
dude,
had to
that's-
believe I was trapped in my head
like you're gonna
in
die.
order. Yes, I'm like, fuck, I'm stuck here until I say it.
The
Like,
only key is to get it out.
that's literally like, bro, the shrooms was doing all types of crazy shit, bro. They
It's
was
pretty
making,
cool though that it.
I mean, yeah.
Did that.
like, that shit was wild.
That's so interesting because like is that all in your head already, but it's locked behind something, and the shrooms bring it out, or do the shrooms bring that into your head?
What?
Like that whole situation where you're like, I'm locked in my head. Like the whole idea.
No, the
of,
shrooms brought that in.
But like the whole idea of you being locked in there, you had to have felt trapped for years.
yeah, but
So
no.
that's probably like festered, and the shrooms brought it into like this imaginative thing.
Yeah, I feel like the shrooms was
Right?
like, all right, you need to face this, and we gonna make you face it. We gonna it's like some psychological torture type shit.
And it uses whatever it can use in your brain.
It uses whatever's in your brain and whatever is in your atmosphere. So I'm in the car with Leo and our other friend, and Leo is asking me shit that he would never fucking ask me, bruh.
But he's on shrooms too, though, right?
Yeah, but I
Okay.
don't think he's actually asking me this shit.
Oh,
I
it's all
think
in your
that's just
head.
what I'm like. He's talking to me, but what I'm hearing is not what he's saying.
Okay.
And like, yeah, it was just like too on point. Like he asked me like, yeah, where you about to go after this? Like, I'm going to a party. Regular Leo would leave it at that. The eighth of shrooms, Leo was like, with who?
Oh, okay.
I'm like, some friends. And
He's like, what
Leo,
friends?
yes, that's exactly what he said. What friends? I'm like, and I didn't know what to say after that.
Because you don't
like-
want to reveal what friends it was or
Yeah,
something.
it's
Or
like,
were they gay friends?
I was going to a party at a gay bar. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Wow, so you didn't tell anybody, but you were out partaking.
I had just started partaking that year. So like
That's
2014 was when I started. Actually, I got on the apps to actually start doing shit with dudes.
And you were how old?
29, 28, 29.
Dude, do you feel like your life started then, kind
Yeah,
of?
pretty much. That's like the time I moved out too. Like, yeah.
God, so everything you do has got to feel so
like yeah,
like
10
doing comedy
years,
and everything
I'm
like
30.
that really feels like
I'm
it's you're
30.
fresh and
Yeah.
into it,
Like-
right? And you're not like 40 doing
Yeah.
it. That's pretty cool. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. You're keeping up with it too a little bit. You know, you don't look old
Yeah, not
yet.
yet.
yeah, yeah. But I feel like if you keep the dress down, you know, like
I feel like
you've always been
you
nice.
don't have to look young as a comedian.
No, no. But I was just saying for like looking young.
No,
Like if you
I
plan
ain't
to
worried
do
about
that.
looking young. Like I ain't,
Yeah.
yeah. As long as I start aging like a white man, I'm fine. Like,
Fuck you. Yeah, I get it. I know. I look at my hands sometimes and I'm like, Jesus, dude. My knuckles look like I've been punching a fucking wall sometimes, and I don't. So I don't know.
That's
what
just
the fuck-
because you so skin. It's all skin, just chill. Like you need to fill this shit out.
Yeah, I know.
It's like if you
Trust
take you ever seen like a real wrinkly plastic bag?
Shut up.
Like if you put some water in it or something, it's gonna smooth out. Like you just gotta fill it up. Like this.
This made me think of fucking trash bags for legs, 30-gallon trash bags for legs, jelly roll. You said.
Did I say, why you repeat that on the pod?
I'm sorry. Oh yeah, my bad. My
No, he
bad.
lost weight though. I mean, I fuck with Jelly Roll.
Yeah,
That shit.
let's
That
bleep it,
is how.
bleep it.
No, that is how his legs look. I mean,
That was one of the funniest things you ever fucking said to me. That made me laugh so
should've been in
fucking
the
hard,
roast.
dude. That would be a mean roast to say to him. I feel like that's why it's so funny. It's so true. So I just imagine that in my head, and then I just seen it.
Oh, they said he lost like 150, 200 pounds already.
Yeah, what off the Zemp?
I don't know, but I mean, he was in the 5. He was.
I
doing
guess
shit.
it doesn't matter
He
how
did
you
a
lose
5K
it.
with Bird.
Oh, that's
he
awesome.
did. He just did the second one, I think.
That's awesome. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think the stupidest shit. I'm like, what if Jelly Roll just like watches like small podcasts on his off time? Like he's just like
Like,
one
who
of
the
our
fuck is this
14
motherfucker?
viewers, and he's
Hey,
like,
we got
what the
72
fuck?
views on that last
I
episode.
know what's up with that.
I don't know. But
See,
that's-
when you sent me that, I like mentally thought to reply like, oh fuck yeah, dude, that's like 50 people basically at the time. But then I started thinking to myself like, what if this is just like bots somehow just scanning
would
over our
bots just-
video? I don't know. I don't know. Like, what if it's just some fucking Indian kid like just fucking?
even if it is, that's gonna help.
It does. Okay.
It's
Okay.
gonna
it
bring
all
more.
helps.
The more you get watched, the more they show people your videos.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
The
it's like,
algo.
yeah.
Yeah. Ugh, a nasty thing.
We got like 13 subscribers now. We got like 3 in the past couple weeks. So yeah.
Nice, dude. I like it, man. Hey, all those pods, bro. They all started so.
Bro, I was
fucking
looking at some
slow.
pods. I was 'cause I was going different comedy clubs websites to see different shows and shit.
Oh, okay.
And I don't even know how I'm in like a rabbit hole, but I stumbled across Vulcan's
Vulcan.
Vulcan Comedy Club or Vulcan
Oh.
Gas Company, whatever the fuck. Where they used to do Kill Tony before the mothership.
Oh, okay.
Over.
They have another one now there or something. Another pod going on there.
No, they had like, it wasn't like a pod like that was like live, but they had podcasts on their YouTube, like different podcasts that people who I guess were regulars there or worked there did, and they was getting like 400 views, and these was podcasts that had like Cam Patterson on them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay,
so
all
we
right.
ain't that far behind.
All
If
right,
we getting
all right.
72, like we almost that's a quarter of the way there, bro.
Fuck
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
All right, sweet.
So I ain't there.
I try to think like I was just at the Cavs game with my buddy. Go Cavs, by the way. I don't know. I know you
Yeah,
don't
where's
care.
we at? Well, I mean, I know we in the
We're the
first round.
first round. We're the number 1 seed.
Yeah,
So we don't have to face Boston until the
finals.
finals, thankfully. But yeah, we beat the Heat 2-0 right now. So that's good. But anyways, I was talking
Who do they
about
even have?
the Heat. Nobody really. They got in off of the play-in game.
Oh, okay. I was about to
So
say, how the
they were
fuck they even
fighting
make the
for a fucking
playoffs? Like,
spot. Yeah, I thought Atlanta deserved it more, but they got better
I'd rather
players.
see them. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, they don't even have Jimmy Butler anymore. The Heat.
He don't go to state.
Yeah, so I don't
Yeah.
even know who's on. Like they got Davion Mitchell, who is. It's irrelevant. He has the same number as Mitchell on our team.
What's his first name? Devon.
I'm drawing a blank right now, and I should know this. I'm only fuck. It's not Donovan.
Donovan. Yeah.
Donovan. Jesus.
I know it's close to the like
Davion.
Davion.
Yeah, they both have 45. Both D
It's
Mitchells.
like the same letters, just
Somebody
rearranged
tweeted
a
to
little
him.
bit.
Somebody tweeted to him, or like a reporter or something was like, "I bet somebody lost money, betting on you, thinking they were betting on Donovan Mitchell tonight." And he was like, he's like, "Welcome to Cleveland." And the dude replied back some like Saudi reply, like, "Hope they lost money" or some bullshit like that. But why even reply? I think. But anyways, I was there talking to my cousin, and he was like trying to do, like social media, like stuff, basically TikTok and Instagram, and he like does like golf shit where he does just different like clips of golf influencer type stuff. Like, that's apparently a big thing. Like Sammy's kind of into it a little bit. Like it's pretty big, like all the golf stuff, but I don't really get it too much. I like mini golf,
Yeah.
Which I was gonna invite you. Sorry, I'm trailing off. But yeah, he does that stuff. We were talking about it, and he was like, "Yeah, he's like, you really don't need like millions and like hundreds of thousands of viewers to like
Yeah.
make a living or to be considered even successful.
Yeah.
You get a couple hundred or a couple thousand, and that's like those are real people, real fans, that'll follow you." And I told him about Patreon and how like the fucking you get 1,000 Patreon subscribers. Jesus
100,000 paid members.
That's insane. That I wouldn't.
Matt and Shane.
If I ever got there, I'd be kissing the fucking ground.
You know
I
how
don't
much
know.
fucking money that is?
Yeah, it's
every month,
insane.
100,000 subscribers.
Insane,
man.
dude. And all they're doing is podcasting.
They podcast be good as fuck. And
It is.
I realize what
They're
they
so
do.
fucking funny.
I realize what they do.
They're hilarious. What?
They get to the like that first hour, like the end of the free podcast. They just be getting going. They just be starting to cook
That's
for real.
why the Patreon's better. Okay.
That shit, I like whatever the
Okay.
last episode was. I almost bought the fucking Patreon.
'Cause it was so fucking
they was
good.
cooking,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh
Like,
shit!
man.
Oh shit!
They was cooking. I'm like, man, I want to buy this Patreon.
Yeah, they're so funny, dude. Like whenever Matt and Shane are both on it, dude, it's. What were they talking about?
I don't remember, but I just remember laughing my ass off at work. Oh shit! Shane I forgot. It would be some shit he kept calling back to, but I don't remember what it was. But he just kept calling back to it in different ways, and that shit was funny as hell.
He is funny as fuck. Dude.
Oh shit!
He is funny, man. I need to start watching their pod more.
Yeah. I watched most of the episodes.
When I was doing fucking like the flex super like 4 or 5 days a week, I had to watch like everything. Literally, I run out. I needed something to listen to while I did it.
Yeah, I'm trying to cut back to make myself write more.
Right? Yeah. It's a good
The new
move.
Story Wars is great, by the way. It's
Yeah. Who's on it?
Krista Stefano, Tim Dillon, and
Nice.
Soder.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good lineup.
Yeah, it was great.
Dylan with Soder and fucking DeStefano.
Yeah. Tim Dillon was loving that shit. Like, normally on podcasts, you could tell he don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But he was super engaged to that shit. That shit was
Nice.
funny.
Oh yeah. He's funny. I like him a lot, Tim Dillon.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him again.
He like if Theo was gay and didn't have an accent.
He's getting more gay, if that makes any sense. I feel like
Like looks wise or
Tim
like
Dillon. I just feel like I can see it more. Like, you know what I mean? It seems more prevalent than it was before. Kind of got some like pizzazz to him a bit.
yeah, he
Like when he's
probably
talking on his
letting the
podcast,
sass
he's
out
like
of
lecturing and shit. He's always got like, you know, he's
yeah,
like
he
this
did the
fucking
head.
big thing. You know, like,
Yeah,
I feel like he's
yeah, he
starting to
do got
become like I don't know if it's even a gay thing or if it's maybe just something else.
yeah, he do got like yeah,
Dude, thing is letting you know, bro.
yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't pick up the guy's name on the.
Nah,
That's funny. You should have answered it and just put him on the mic.
no.
Oh God, why? This booty call would have been worse. No.
What was we talking about? Oh, Tim Dillon.
Being
Oh yeah, it's
gay.
special out too. I need to watch that.
Yeah, I haven't watched that either.
I kind of want to watch Birch too, just to see.
Alonzo said it was good.
I'm not going based off anything Alonso says with any
Let's
type
go.
of art.
Oh, shit.
Oh man.
No, I don't. You're not wrong for that. He's got no. There's some things that he likes that I like too, so I get that.
Like what? Video games?
Well, they're not really. Like we don't touch base on that as much as we used to. 'Cause he's always bothering me. He's like, let's play some. Because he plays games. You know, he works, just plays games. It's kind of like his life. You know, he goes out and drinks, hangs with his friends and shit like that. But if he's not doing that, he's playing a game or watching some movie or comic or some shit like, or you know, something like that. But
Fuck that game.
like Sopranos, we both watched that and like talked
Everybody
about
watches
that.
Soprano. That's not no.
So he likes Sopranos though, and Invincible. We both watched Invincible and talked about it. He hopped on Severance and binge watched it all, thankfully. So he's on that. Like there's a
I've
couple.
been trying to forget
He's got
everybody
some
on the
good
Severance.
things. I've tried to forget about it because I don't want to think about it.
Half my fucking YouTube recommended videos is fucking Severance.
I
theory
finally
shit.
washed that out, dude. That was all mine. Was just theories, think story.
I be
that
about to
guy.
get rid of them, but then one to pop up like, let me check this.
There's one dude who's funny. He like throws in the innuendos. He's like, you know, like,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck. I can't even think of one of them. Father of the Year, you know, like when he's talking about what's her name's dad, Mr. Egan.
Yeah,
James Egan, Father of the Year,
yeah.
tells his daughter how much he doesn't love her.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've seen that same video. Yeah.
I think that dude makes good videos for all the Severance shit, so I'll just watch his. But yeah, try not to watch that.
You need to watch Black Mirror, bro. I'm about to spoil this one episode right now.
Go ahead, because maybe it'll get me interested. Because you told me to check it out, but I
Episode
didn't.
2.
I thought you said 1.
No, episode 1 was fire too, but I'm talking about episode 2.
Oh, okay. And they're not parallel?
No.
Okay.
2 separate stories, separate
Oh.
people, everything.
Okay.
But this chick was being gaslit so hard. Like, dude. So this girl she bullied in high school came to work at her job. And little shit started happening. She got into an argument with this dude over the spelling of this company's name. She's like, I Google it. My boyfriend had, I see it every day. I know it's spelled like this. She Googled it, spelled a different way.
Mandela effect type shit?
So yeah, a bunch
Okay.
of Mandela effect type shit that just keep escalating to bigger and bigger shit.
Okay.
And finally, she confront the girl. She go to her house. She figured out every time something happened, this girl would like say something to this little thing she had on her necklace. And she go to her house. She got this big ass room full of computers, like just
Oh,
racks and racks and
God.
racks full of computers. So she tried to steal the thing, and the girl like, I got a whole case full of them. She grabbed another one, and they only work for me. And she like, yeah, it's a quantum computer. I'm just switching us to different realities where whatever I say is true.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
my God.
she tried to frame her for drinking this girl's milk. It was like coconut milk or something at work in the office. And like she's like, pull up the camera. And like the chick was like, such and such drank it. And the camera, the video footage changed. She's like, I got a nut allergy. I can't drink coconut milk. She's like, there's no such thing as a nut allergy. They like try to Google it. Like there's like, what is a nut allergy? Like
What the fuck? Basically just ultra gaslighting.
just the ultimate form of gaslighting. Like
That sounds pretty funny.
yeah, like
kinda wanna
I ain't
watch
gonna
it.
tell you nothing else.
Okay,
yeah, that's
okay.
really not too much
The
of a
full.
spoiler. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Don't spoil
okay.
everything. So yeah, you can still like.
All
see
right,
the
okay,
ending and
okay.
shit, but yeah.
That's fun. All right, that
Yeah.
sounds funny. Kind
That's
of. Is
dope.
it kind of comedy or is it really dramatic?
It's dramatic, but you'll laugh at
It
it.
sounds funny.
Cause it's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like, yeah,
All right. Okay.
yeah, it was good.
Hell yeah. I'll have to check it out.
Oh, yeah, that's it, y'all. That was episode 14 of the Riff Stop.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks for
God.
stopping by. Keep riffing, and we will see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.